What's up, my people? It's your girl with Tomboy Chronicles. Not sure if you can hear me too well because I'm driving as well. Another weekend out of town for your girl. Got, I guess, 4 more weekends to go being out of town. I just want to get on here. Just dealing with a couple of losses this week. I know one is very superficial. My favorite radio station, morning show, is going off the air after 25 years. And I listened to the show since day one. So that was kind of, sad for me. Found out 2 weeks ago. And at the time, when it was announced, I was going through making my own announcement with my business of 26 years, how I was going to be changing up some things, pulling back on certain events and things like that, and kind of get back to what I really, really enjoy doing in the industry and putting all of my energy into that stuff, and stop doing other type of events that doesn't fulfill me or doesn't fulfill my staff and things like that. So that was a big decision for me because I'm one of those people, I say yes to everything, and at this point in my life, I'm thinking about more about quality of life and things like that, and what's really worth my time and energy, and that's going to have some sustainability in my life, health-wise, and in the business, the life of the business. So 2 weeks ago, I put out that message and left it in God's hand at that point. This week, found out a longtime friend of mine had passed away, and I think I'm one of those people that if you're not my blood relative, I feel guilty about being sad and it taking away from the family sadness, because you don't ever want to be like, feeling like you think that your feelings are more important than theirs. So I kind of grieve in silence. Had a lot of losses in the past 5 years for people I've known over 20, 30 years, and for them to be so young, it hits you in a different way. So with the loss of this friend, again, I've known her for 30 years, and we had so many memories, so many things that we went through together, enjoyed together, experienced together, even through like arguments and disagreements and having our little fallouts, and coming back together. We always, it's always, always showed up, and no matter what, it's like when you get that loss, it's like a chunk of your life is removed. Like, okay, so we can't create these memories. I can't send that text about your birthday, or I can't, celebrate those moments and milestones with you or your kids. And it hurt. It hurt more than I thought it would, and I shed a lot of tears, and I'm still shedding tears as my face looks like this. But and how my life works is I haven't had time to grieve anyone in the past 10 years. Even my grandparents, I literally did a turn and burn on both of their funerals. Like, drove in, went to the funeral, drove right back because I had to get back to work because, I don't get PTO, I don't get BTO, I don't have someone to step in my place, And so it's just back to work and feel what I feel when I feel it. It had me thinking about other relationships with people that I cut off those relationships for good reason. It's for my own sanity, my own mental health, and now I feel like, do I need to reach out to those people because they're reaching out to me? Do I need to mend those relationships, or do I just hold on to those good memories like I'm doing with the friend that I lost? And it's tough for me because, empathically speaking, I am going to think more about the other person than about myself, and sometimes that hurts me. So it's like, what do you do in these scenarios when you've suffered loss, and you don't want to be in a place where you're going to continue to lose people and miss connections? So the big thing about me, I think all my friends know for sure that I am very intentional in my friendships. If you're my friend and you call me to show up, I'm going to show up as much as I can. I'm going to have those individual moments with you. I'm not just going to be at the party. I'm not just going to show up for the big affairs and things like that. I'm going to call. We're going to have lunch here and there. We're going to break bread together. We're going to talk on the phone about and catch up with each other and be actually a part of each other's lives, not what we see about each other on social media or what the little 5 minutes we get to probably talk at a party or an event or something like that. I like to be intentional. Going through all the images of me and this friend's lives together, it's like I remember every event, every moment, every trip, all the things, like even the backstories, like, oh, on the way here, this is what happened, or oh, I remember this, da da da, you know, and having those moments and those memories, like in the pictures of us just going out and having lunch at our favorite spot with our daughters, like we started including them on those trips to Fuji-i, you know, and having those moments and those memories are important because you never know, like, again, when it's going to be over, or you never know, you know, what impact you have on each other's lives. And you always want to feel like you are valued as a person and you are loved as a person, and people are not taking advantage of you, or people that got FOMO, like they really don't want to be around you but wonder why they don't get the invite, and why, you know, you don't get the invite because you really you want to just know that I like you enough to invite you. You don't like me enough, you're not really even gonna come, but you just want that invite to say you got the invite. Why are we like this? Why are we like this? Again, life is short. I'm going to continue to be intentional with a bit of reciprocity. So in my decision of moving forward, it's more about, if I feel like, if you're on my mind, you're on my heart, I've always done this anyway, I'm going to reach out. A lot of times people are taken aback by things like that, and, you know, I mean, just saying, hey, you know, I thought about you today, or you know what, you showed up in my dream the other day, you know, I hope everything is going good with you, I hope life is good, just checking in, I seen this, whatever, and you ran across my mind. Like, I don't have a problem with doing that, and it don't mean anything, but I thought about you. You made an impression on my life that I thought about you, so I wanted to reach out. Not on no social media post or commenting on stuff like that. That's just, to me, that's just fake friendships. You know, it's just fake. But I want us to be more intentional, less selfish, less self-serving, and be impactful into someone's life. A lot of times we don't know what people are going through. I haven't talked to my friend the past year, last year of her life. So with me, I always move in a way that if you never told me that we have a problem, we never had a problem. If I have a problem with somebody, I'm gonna let them know. So with me, it's like, it's not about me when this person is going through their journey of fighting cancer and doing what they need to do, and bringing the people that they want closest to them in their life during those moments. And if I'm not a part of that, I can't be offended by that. It's your journey, it's your choice. And again, we just have to think about others in those moments, because everything is not all about you. It's not all about what you're going through. A lot of people don't know what you go through on a daily basis. They don't know what your struggles are, if you have any serious struggles, if you're not answering your phone today, or if you don't feel like it. You know, you're not required to be on with everybody. Everyone doesn't deserve access, and you on the other end, you need to understand that people are not required to be on with you and have to answer you and have to respond and things like that. Sometimes we need moments. Like, even if you see me post a video and you say to yourself, oh, I ain't talked to her, but she got time to do that, this is easier. This is easy for me to talk into the world and say what I need to say, and then go back to driving this ride and crying these tears and putting the music on and all of that. So, bottom line is, like, we hear this all the time. Life is too short. Do this, do that, but let's stop talking about it. I think I'm already living in that. Like I said, I am intentional in my friendships, and I want to show up for them. I really do want to show up for them. No excuses. And I do as much as I can, and I hope they know that, and I hope they feel that. And of course, I want people to show up for me too. Those who really want to show up for me and add value to my life as I hope I'm adding value to theirs, because, you know, without reciprocity, you know, what are we in it for? So I love saying it all the time, but just want to get over here real quick and just pour out my heart real quick and tell you guys I love you. Love yourself, and definitely love each other, because again, time is but a vapor in the vast eternity. This time here is so limited. Let's be purposeful. Again, don't strain yourself to do these things. Do what your heart tells you to do. Do what God tells you to do, and move in that. And you know, and watch the impact we have on each other's lives, and we can take that with us for the rest of our lives. So, as always, love yourself, love each other. God bless.